Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this channel. And today we're gonna have some story mode again. We're just reading story of the game called Shin Gyakuten Touhou. If you guys not following me on the first episode of this game, so basically now in Touhou we have this human law that basically people in Gensokyo trying to apply in Gensokyo. Okay, so yeah, last time it's been a long time actually not playing this game, so I just a little bit forget about what happened in the story. But basically, the trial is Cirno was suspected to be like breaking Rinnosuke's camera. So yeah, that's the storyline. We're gonna find out whether Cirno is guilty or innocent. Alright, we have 8 keys here. Gensokyo's very first trial is now in session. Is the defense prepared? What? So Aya is having a additional job here. She become the attorney. Eki, have you finished your preparation? By the way, the music is a little bit loud. Wait a minute. Alright. Oh yes, it's just I'm not used to hearing such a grand tone of voice from you, so I was a little surprised. In the trial handbook I received, I read that the judge should be dignified and speak in a distinguished tone. Exactly. But the hard part is not being so preoccupied with the tone. It impacts your ability to think clearly. Can I use... Okay, I can use my enter. It's been a long time since I'm not playing this game, so yeah, I just forgot everything. I've been busy, you know. So that's why her voice was so intimidating. It was almost scary. That's an Enma for you. Can I actually using enter? Has the defense read their handbook thoroughly as well? Naturally, Miss Knowledge worked so hard to make it after all. There's no music. Should I really need to click? I don't know. I can use my space, right? At least the only one who doubts me is Momiji. This game is very weird. Very well then. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm gonna use my mouse. Damn it. Yes, Your Honor. Wait a minute. I thought Miss Knowledge was going to be the... Patchy stayed up all night making that book, and right now she's fast asleep. So for the time being, I will act in her place. Very well. Now that all preparations are in order, let us begin the trial. Does the prosecution have an opening statement? Yes, Your Honor. Then, please present it. Finally, a music. Bloody hell. Oh. The defendant is charged with destruction of property. This property was in the possession of Mr. Rinnosuke Morichika, owner of Korindo. Bloody hell, this music is loud. Should tone the music a little bit. Alright. I think that's good. Alright. Yesterday, as he headed toward the location to retrieve the camera he had set up earlier, he was fortunate enough to see the moment the defendant destroyed the camera in flagrant delicto. What the hell is that? And that is the result of our investigation. This seems like quite an obvious case. Is there any margin for dispute? The prosecution believes with reasonable certainty that there is none. I believe so too. Then I shall pass my... No, 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 wait just a moment, please. That is, the defense believes that being denied our right to defend is unfair. Okay. Perhaps what you meant to say was, please hold your judgment until we have the chance to hear witness testimonies and cross-examine them. Exactly. Yes, that, exactly. I see. Miss Shamemaru, I think you should behave yourself in a more composed manner. Well, I'm not really used to this yet. I doubt that anyone here is yet. Nonetheless, I approve of the defense's request. Does the prosecution have any witnesses prepared? Well, I suppose we can listen to what the defendant has to say. Maybe she even has an excuse for her actions. Alright. Is that acceptable, defense? Yeah, I guess. So we're trying to defend Cirno here. Then please take the witness stand, defendant. Yeah. Are you sure this is a good idea? Huh? If the defendant testifies, wouldn't cross-examining her to find inconsistency in her testimony put us at a disadvantage? Should we really go through with this? You're right. Excuse me. About this testimony. Hello, Cirno. Please state your name and occupation for the record. Sorry. It's already started. Oh. I don't like how everyone's talking all important like. But this is only proper. After all, the truth is important. Really? Really? So your name and occupation, if you please. Alright, if I gotta. My name's Cirno. My occupation... occupation... She's unemployed, Your Honor. I see. Unemployed? Meaning you fly freely through the skies. Yeah, I do that. You got that right. I'm unemployed. See? She says so herself. Music is a little bit weird. Is that really something to be proud of, Cirno? Okay. Please get back the music, please. Anyway, Cirno, please give your testimony about when you destroyed the camera. Camera? You did break something yesterday, correct? Oh yeah, that shiny thing. I kicked it. And it went crunch, 'cause I'm the strongest. Yes, give us your testimony about when you kicked that. I'm a genius, so this will be a piece of cake. Witness testimony when I broke the camera, alright. Just before I saw it, I was just flying around. I was above the forest of magic. Then I saw this flashing light on the ground. I had a really bad feeling about it, so I flew down and kicked it. Bam! Took it out in one shot, 'cause I'm the strongest. It's clearly she destroyed the camera, but who knows? It almost sounds like she's confessing, but she could just easily have been hallucinating. Well, it's only natural. It's no good if she only testifies about the exact time of the crime. We need to hear about what happened before and after as well. So, will the defense cross-examine the witness? I feel more like crying, but yes, we will. Wasn't we need to... Where's Rinosuke? Whoa. Bloody hell. Alright. I think the game started. Just before I saw it, I was just flying around. Okay, we have some hints over here. Notebooks. That's not important. The broken camera, so it's like getting like kicked. Like the camera Cirno broke. It looks like it's been kicked directly in the lens. Irreparable. Tripod, the tripod on which the camera was placed, light and easy to handle. Okay, that was it. Profiles. We have three evidence, but one of them are Tengu's notebook. Okay. I was above the forest of magic. Then I saw this flashing light on the ground. I had a really bad feeling about it, so I flew down and kicked it. Bam! Took it out in one shot, cause I'm the strongest. Yeah, the way I see it, if you try to prove her wrong, it's only going to make things worse. But that's what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, this is hopeless. But there might be a way out of this. It should be okay, maybe, possibly. That's not exactly reassuring. Anyway, just press everything she says and a path might open up. That seems like a good idea. Here we go. What should I do? What's the difference between press and present? I forgot. No. Just before, okay. Mobility said we should press something. So I'm gonna go press. I was above the force of magic. This. Press. Kicked it. Yep, I've been practicing that lately. Kicking? Yeah, kicking. I see. Bam. Alright. So we're just gonna ask. Wait a minute, took it one shot. What do you mean by one shot? You destroyed it with a single blow. It was a direct hit. Pretty sure I killed it too. Oh, that's why you're on trial right now, you know? Yeah, the way I see. Shut up, Momiji. Let's just ask everything. It's not gonna. Please be more specific. Hey, just wait a second, okay? I'm getting there. You needn't be so hasty. During trials, information can't run away. But it might become stale. What they say might, but not how you use it. You do know how to use it, right? This may be a poor comeback, but your cute face is not cute at all. I was above the forest of magic. I don't know what happened if I press present. I'm just gonna ask everything. Are you absolutely certain about that? Well, all this happened near that forest, so where else would I be? Explaining this to Cirno might be painful. Then I saw this flashing light on the ground. Alright. A light? But beyond that, you had no idea what it was. Nope. It was so far away that even I couldn't tell. So when you saw the light, what did you do? When I saw that light... Oh, we're not going anywhere. It's not good. Her testimony is flawless. That's what I said. I'm flawless. Don't you understand the situation, Cirno? I don't think she even understands a tenth of it. Oh, over already? Maybe you were overdoing things a bit earlier. Ugh, I can't argue with that. Miss Shamemaru? Ah yeah, I think I have an idea. What's your idea? Momiji, about the way you usually gather information, I think there's one more part you're forgetting. Why did you wait until now to say it? Not that it will do any good. Miss Shamemaru? No, I'm sure it will. Somehow you have to reverse the point of view. Reverse? You mean like turn my point of view about the situation? Earth to Miss Shamemaru. Yes, that's it. Think about it from the other side. Huh? Whenever you come to a dead end, you always try to look at it from another angle, right? Now, is the time to do that. Another angle. Turn about the point of view. So if a broken camera was the outcome, just what was the cause that made Cirno do it? Miss Shamemaru, if you have no further objection, I will hand down my verdict. Eh? Yipe. Honestly, you haven't said anything for a while now. Huh? Like I said, if you have no further objections, I'm prepared to hand down my verdict. You can give up now. You've done well enough even in this hopeless situation. I'm not done yet. I'm just about to make my comeback. Oh ho? Ho ho. Does that mean you found a hole in the case, Miss Shamemaru? What? So you haven't found one? What? I have found something. I haven't found anything. I have found something. Of course. That is. Of course. I'm sure I found something. What do you mean by that? Ah, I see. Where's Rinosuke? I'm bluffing. There's no way I'd be able to figure out everything all at once. I'm gonna save. I absolutely don't know what's happening. I can't think of anything right now. So, Miss Shamemaru, care to share with the court, is there a problem with Cirno's testimony? If it's nothing more than hot air, you should be prepared to receive a penalty. Why do the defense got the penalty? That's fine. Why did I open my big mouth? If I knew everything, I wouldn't have to interview anyone to begin with. Please tell us about which part of Cirno's testimony you're concerned. Point out where Cirno's testimony is unclear. Alright, mate. Save here. Flying. The flashing light, right? She doesn't necessarily say that it is the camera, right? The flashing light, it should be, maybe she kicking something else, you know? So this is the issue of which you are doubtful. I think the only thing that is that in doubt here is whether or not there is anything in Miss Shamemaru's head. That's harsh. Well, here's another serving of harsh. Oh no, Really? You said earlier that it wasn't the outcome, but the cause that we needed to investigate. The cause. Alright. In that case, we need to find out why Cirno kicked it. That's the important part. Maybe you should think correctly in the first place, so you don't need to have second thoughts. Yeah. Please tell us about which part of Cirno's okay. Bad feeling. Okay, the kick, right? Should be. I think the only thing that is that in what? What? You said earlier that it wasn't the outcome. It wasn't the outcome, alright. Man. Flying over? Are you kidding me? The bad feeling. So that was it. How do I why do all my choices incorrect? It's this part. I wanna load. That is unfair, you know. The bad feeling. It's this part. What's the matter with that part? It's subjective, nothing factual about that at all. That is certainly true. However, in her testimony, it is the only subjective part. Okay. That means it shows exactly when this case began. What is that supposed to mean? We know for the fact that Cirno broke the camera. The defense claimed that the problem is the cause behind the camera being broken. Exactly. Alright. Order in the court. So you're saying that the one who caused the camera to be broken should be the one on trial. Exactly. Exactly, right? Why did Cirno kick the camera before, you know? I mean, after someone else? Or maybe after the camera broke? Maybe the camera just falling down because it's on a tripod, right? As Cirno testified, before she kicked the camera, she noticed something on the ground. Indeed, she mentioned that she noticed a flashing light. And I highly doubt that she would be able to kick the camera from high up in the sky. Which means that Cirno had to land. And the defense claims that we cannot ignore this so-called cause for her to land. That is actually a big brain. Alright. I'm surprised with this game, alright. It looks like she's buying it. So, is that all you have to say? Yes, that's all. How droll. You think there was something that caused Cirno to kick it? I would like to cross-examine someone to find out. Your Honor, the defense requests another witness. It is true that no one has discussed the cause, so we have no information regarding that at this time. In the interest of this trial, I would like to grant the defense's request. Has the prosecution prepared any other witnesses? The plaintiff and the victim could give his testimony. Will that do? Exactly, where is Rinosuke? I want him to speak. He would certainly know something. I think we should hear what he has to say. Very well then. We shouldn't need to suspend the trial. I have already called for him. Is this acceptable, Miss Shamemaru? Yes, I think he should testify too. Bailiff Onozuka. Who's bailiff? Please lead to plaintiff to the stand. There you go, the boy. Again, Sokyo boy. Please state your name and occupation. We should be asking Rinosuke like in the very beginning, right? My name is Rinosuke Morichika. I am the owner and operator of the store Korindo. And you were the owner of the camera that was broken, correct? Yes, and right before my eyes, no less. And you still wish to cross-examine his testimony? I do. I'll find something that I can use. So Rinosuke seeing the camera was broken already, right? He's not seeing Cirno kicking it. That should be the one thing that you need to understand, Rinosuke. The camera was one that I found while scavenging. Scavenging? You scavenging? What are you trying to find, Rinosuke? Food? But it's practically no different from the ones the kappa make. So I was able to figure out how to use it. I was told that it had all kinds of functions. So I set it up to try them out. I left it by itself after I set it up, so I have no idea what happened while I was gone. That is actually the point, Rinosuke. You have no idea. It doesn't seem that there was anything unusual in particular. There's anything... Well, that's why we should let our defense push him around a bit. Isn't there a better way to say that? Now, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. About the camera. Okay. This is actually pretty intense. I can always ask, right? I can always ask. Where did you originally find it? Where? I usually scavenge over at Muenzuka. It came in a set with a tripod and some other accessories. Did it come with the lens too? Yes, more than one actually. Oh, really? Did it have a telescoping? Talk shop afterwards, if you please. Objection sustained. Spoil sport. But it's practically no different from the ones Kappa make. So I was able to figure out how to use it. Does that mean we can assume that you also knew how to use it? The Kappa's camera to begin with? Huh? No. But you say you knew how just now. Well, Item teach me how to use it. See, I can tell an object's name and purpose, and I was able to tell it was like the cameras I see the Tengu carry around. That's why I thought that if I took it to the Kappa, they would know how to use it. I see. By the way, who exactly did you ask? Miss Nitori Kawashiro. Of course, she knew how to use it as soon as she saw it. So that's how you knew. That's right, she gave me an explanation and I was told that it was all kinds of function. All kinds of function? Yes, it doesn't have just a regular timer but an interval timer which takes picture at a set period of time between each one. Well, that needed a separate part attached to it. You're kidding, I want something like that. Maybe you can ask for it. Okay, that's a good idea. So that was one of the functions you were testing. Yes, I wanted to see how the camera worked. So I set up to try them out. How did you set it up? I attached it to a tripod. When I went to go to see it, it seemed to be fine to me. I didn't think there was anything wrong myself until I took a closer look. How did the photos come out? Well, since the camera broke. Oh, that's right. Unfortunately, I don't know how well the camera worked. Of course, somehow I get the feeling that might have been a lead. A lead? A lad? A lead, alright. I left it by itself after I set it up. So I have no idea. That's what you said. So you didn't go back to check on it even once. No, I was cleaning my store the whole time. The things I scavenge are usually covered in mud, so cleaning everything takes a lot of time. And during that time, you didn't meet anyone else? No, I only have customers every now and then. Oh, now I remember. Reimu came by to have her shrine clothes mended. So if you ask her, maybe she'll have something to say. You don't say. In this case, I don't think she'd have any reason to lie either. This case seems like a dead end. Then we're both at dead ends too. That one bit of testimony, let's try pressing it one more time. We might be able to get something out of him. Good idea. If we listen one more time, we might be able to figure it out. Let's give it a shot. Nope. Nope. Here. Is there anything? No? So we should present something, right? Broken camera? There's a decisive contradiction between the witness's testimony and this evidence. And how are they related? They aren't, are they? Unfortunately for you. Misha Mamer, please consider your words more. What? I don't think that left a good impression on her. Oh no. I left it by itself after. What should I do? I'm gonna save. This is crazy. I never thought a Touhou game will be this insanely complicated. What do you mean? Try them out. By itself. This, I want to say you have no idea what happened, right? What should I do? There are a lot of choice here. She didn't go back to check on it even once. The same. Okay. That one bit of testimony, let's try pressing it one more time. I'm pressing everything. Oh, what should I do? I actually have no idea what should I do. Does that mean we can assume that you also knew how to use the Kappa's camera? Tengu's notebook. No. Nah. What should I do? Should we talk about the tripod? No. What the hell? Can we present someone? Reimu, maybe? Oh, screw you. What happens if I die? Not die, what is this? If I lost all my chance. Presents. No. I don't think that left a good impression on her. Enough. I cannot allow this trial to continue any longer. Furthermore, I need not a second more to decide the verdict. Ah, come on. So we failed this. Game over. Alright, load. What do you mean by cross-examination though? The same thing. What? I don't understand, man. This is the problem. I have no idea, just the mechanics of the game. I just don't understand. Didn't go back to check it out more. Yeah, I was cleaning. Yeah, that's why you're cleaning in your store. You didn't see the camera broke. It's completely hopeless. Why don't you try politely pressing him? Politely? That's right, there's no downside to pressing. And we don't go through everything he says carefully, we won't know where else to go logically. Oh, we're progressing here. Why we're not progressing before? You have a point, okay, let's give it a try. Is that a progress? I don't know. I'm gonna press everything now. No. Oh my gosh. Yes, the regular timer, but internal timer. Stack pixel per out of time. There is one. Well, I need a separate part attached to it, or something like that. Yeah. So set up to try them out. How did you set it up? Attached to the tripod. When I want to go see it. Was anything wrong on itself until I took a closer look? Was that maybe the tripod having a problem as well? Okay, go back please. Try them out. The tripod. Are you kidding me? Should we at least ask something, man? What the hell is this game? You attached to the tripod. Come on, Aya. Oh, there you go. Wait a minute. Oh, I want to see. Ah, my god. I couldn't understand this game. Why do I progressing now? What's the camera's condition? So the camera is completely destroyed? Yes. True and true. Oh no, what a waste of good camera. Was the testimony just now important defense? The testimony, maybe I should bluff here. Is important, of course. It's important, Your Honor. Can you explain why it is important? Huh? I didn't think it was very important. I guess bluffing was a bad idea. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was mistaken. Here, so you won't make any mistake. No! You must be kidding me. You stinky. Okay, I think I understand. Let's go back to... So I tried it out. There. How did you set it up? Attached to a tripod. Okay. I don't think there was anything wrong myself. I took a closer look. First comes out. This camera broke. Oh, that's right. Camera work. Of course. Maybe I should ask another question. The film, the camera. The film, you say? Well, I had it take enough pictures to fill a roll of 24, so I suppose it rewound itself. I see, so it rewound. That's right. So important defense. Oh my god. The film. Should we talk about the film? It is important, right? His testimony is very important. Okay. We are progressing? You sound rather desperate, almost as if you were bluffing. I'm afraid not. I think we're progressing. Thanks God. First, about the film. You know that it is very sensitive to light, correct? No, I had no idea. Explain. Well, to put it simply, if regular light touches it, it becomes unusable, so it can only be opened in a dark room, a place where there is very little light. And the case the film is stored in, it has in the film it is stored in has special properties, and it is also very difficult to open. So you're saying that even though the camera was broken, the film should be unshattered. Oh, that's a good point. Exactly. Mr. Morichika, you're certain that just before you finally saw your camera again, Cirno has broken it? Yes, that's right. Nevertheless, since you testified that the film rewound itself, it should still be wrapped up safe and sound. Am I wrong? No, that should be about right. The case flew out of the camera when it was destroyed, but I picked it up. And of course, I turned it in to Miss Scarlett. I knew you were going to say that. Your Honor, this entirely changes the state of affairs. What are you saying? We will not know what really happened until we inspect it. Not the condition of the film, but what's recorded on it. After the impact from the attack, it doesn't appear that anything was further damaged. Oh, okay. And just now, Mr. Morichika said that he recovered the film that flew out of the camera. So if the film is developed, it might reveal some important information. I mean, we don't have anything talking about the film here, but you know, the film part is just unexpected for me. And with that being said, a question strikes me. Why has the prosecution not submitted the developed film into evidence? Finally, they're silent. Perhaps they see the pictures as inconvenient, which is why they are hiding them. If they are, this is a grave matter. The book also mentioned how the prosecution should not tamper with the evidence in any way. I hope the prosecution had a good reason for this. My goodness, I think everyone needs to relax for a moment. Miss Defense Attorney, I myself have yet to see the pictures. They have not come out yet. What do you mean? You haven't figured it out yet. Pictures need to be developed first. At first current point in time, they're not ready. So what's happened to the film then? As I said, it is being developed. It should be ready before too much longer, I imagine. To whom did you give the film? I didn't think I could give it to the Tengu this time, so I asked the Kappa to remade it. However, I thought it would be delivered by the time this witness's cross-examination was finished. I see, so let's continue with the subject at hand. Has this matter been put to rest, defense? For the time being, as long as we are waiting on the film to be developed, we can't do much else. So please continue. Any other questions from the defense? Let's see here. Okay. This is interesting. What about other features? Time setting. I think time is important things. Come to think of it, how did you set the timer? I don't think it was anything particularly strange. I just had to shutter click every 5 minutes. I decided on that setting because it would take 2 hours to fill up a roll of film, and I could clean at my shop in the meantime. I see, thank you very much. Did the camera have any other features? Oh, okay. We asking the question again. I didn't know very much about it, so there were still other functions I didn't understand. But I do know that it didn't have built-in flash, yet it had something called a speedlight, and it could focus on more than one object. Maybe I shouldn't have asked that. I'm starting to turn green with envy. Is that all you remember? That's it, as far as the major functions go, at least. I was told that it was a model meant to make photography easy. I see, it certainly sounds like it. Well, I think the pictures should be here any moment now. Oh. Komachi! Hey! Excuse me, Miss Shiki, I have delivery here. Can this wait until later, Komachi? We're in the middle of trial. Sorry about that, but they told me that it was needed here. What? Oh, could that be? Precisely, the photos. Indeed, they are. I will accept this into evidence. Alright. A moment, please, Your Honor. I would like to determine which of the 24 photos have been bearing on the case. It would indeed take time if everyone went over every picture. So I will call a 10-minute recess to sort them out. 10 minutes? What do you mean? I would like the current witness to remain on the premises so we may ask him about the picture when the trial resumes. Alright. Understood, Your Honor. And with that, this court is in recess. Okay. We have some resting time finally. There's 2 times knock, so yeah, we have resting time. It's not 10 minutes, man. This is getting kinda boring. I'd much rather be bored right now, actually. Really? Why you wanna be bored? That's not fun at all. I'm not bored, but I'm still not having any fun at all. You're kinda weird. So, can I go now? No, I don't think you should. Really? Yeah. Yes, I'm tired of this already. Well, just deal with it for now. But why did you have that bad feeling anyway, Cirno? I feel bad for Cirno. Bad feeling? Yes. Oh. You know, you said it earlier when you were talking about breaking the camera. Oh yeah, that. Why didn't just say so? I didn't think I had to spell it out for you. I had a really bad feeling when I saw it. That's why I attacked it without thinking. Could you be more specific? Not really. I just was like, wow, wowee. Maybe I should put it another way. Did the camera do anything? You mean that black thing? Right, it pointed at me. All of a sudden. The camera turned towards you by itself? Sure did. Yeah. That's odd. It doesn't matter how many features the camera has, the tripod isn't supposed to move. And it's strange how Mr. Morichika never brought it up when he was talking about its features. Sorry. But Cirno says she saw it move. That's definitely what happened. It pointed straight at me, so I put my foot in its eye. That's right. The cracks on the lens do show that it was hit from the front. But what does that have to do with anything? It might not, but we can't be sure about that yet. Ah, the recess period is almost over. Alright, let's see how this will turn off. Tripod description updated. The tripod on which the camera was placed, light and easy to handle. Cirno said it was moved on its own. Alright. Thank you, game. Trial is now back in session. What did you discover from the photographs? It seems that it was unable to fully rewind in time. So the first several pictures are completely black, Your Honor. We don't need to see any of them, save for the ones that were taken just before the attack, so that should have no bearing on the trial. Conversely, I believe that having pictures at the time of the incident would be beneficial as well. The pictures around the time are just fine. Thanks to these pictures, we should be able to put an end to this trial. I will accept the film into evidence. Photo number 1 added to the court record. Photograph number 1. It's pretty small, but we can see Cirno is flying here. And it's probably the camera. Cirno can be seen off the distance in this photo. The force of magic is to the left. The number 22 is placed in the lower right corner along with the date and time. 4:25, 1:51 p.m. Okay, so we have a lot of evidence here. So about this picture, you agree that there's absolutely nothing out of place in it? Yes, I do. It looks like a rather tranquil scene. And there's more. The Kappa who developed the film for us, it seems she saw the camera before the incident as well. What? What's that expression, Aya? So does that mean there's another witness? Yes, and she's now going to give her testimony. You're kidding. My, that's quite a boon. Call her to the witness stand, please. Nitori! Nitori? Oh, if it is a Momiji, what's up? That's my question. As I said, she developed the film, and she will be giving us her testimony. Alright. Hahaha, I see now. First, can you give us your name and occupation? Sure. My name is Nitori Kawashiro. I'm an inventor. I'm gonna save, just in case. We have a lot of save here. Sure, okay. But what will she testify exactly? Miss Kawashiro saw where the camera was placed while walking about yesterday. She will give us her testimony on what she saw. Very well. Please begin. Alrighty. Witness. Finally we have a witness. I just happened to passing by the forest at the time. When I saw the camera sitting there, I kinda got distracted and stared at it for a while. Then Chino came flying along, and the camera took a picture. When she noticed it, she suddenly got a real angry look on her face. Then she swooped down and kicked it. Alright, and unfortunately for the defense, here is decisive proof. Ooh, bloody hell, that shot. What do you think of this picture? Perfect evidence? I believe this clears up all remaining doubt. Exactly. I don't think we need to waste any more time. I don't think so. I demand my fair share of it. Oh my, you seem rather upset. But for now, I'll submit it into evidence. Photo number 2 added to the court. A picture taken a moment before Cirno kicked the camera. The number 24 is displayed in the lower right corner along 156, and this is 151. Alright. Oh, things are really going downhill. Seeing the camera. I just happened to be passing by the forest at the time. Do you know how long you were there before the incident happened? Not really. Do you even know about the incident? I saw it when it happened, you know. You're a witness? Yeah, I was. Okay, calm down, calm down. Calm down, everyone. But things were starting to get out of hand, so I left before I got wrapped up in it. Not exactly admirable, but I didn't think it would become this big of a deal. When I saw the camera sitting there, I kinda got distracted and stared at it for a while. Could you please tell us exactly what happened during that time? The camera was connected to the tripod, and I didn't see anyone else around. So there was no one else in the area, and you were the only one who saw the camera. Yep, I figured someone would come eventually. Maybe I should present some evidence here. What do you mean by some evidence? Let me read that. Connected to the tripod. So there was no one else in the area, and you were the only one who saw the camera. Alright. I wanna save everything. If I wrong here, I'm just gonna restart. I'm gonna present the tripod. Clearly questionable. It seems perfectly fine to me. You leave me no choice but to penalize. What the fuck, man? Oh, maybe I'm on the wrong trail. That's wrong. I'm gonna load then. Okay, we're not gonna play with the evidence yet. I'm gonna just press. Okay, you know the incident. I saw it when it happened, you know. You were the witness? Yeah, I was. Come on. We should skip this. But things were starting to get out of hand, so I left before I got wrapped on it. No, it's admirable. So it says that we need to present an evidence here. That's what Aya said. I saw the camera. Came flying along. What is the direction she came from? No idea. I guess she was flying over the forest. Did you notice anything else? Well, Cirno was flying, and the camera took picture. So you mean the shutter clicked? Yep. It took about 2 or 3 pictures while I was watching it. So which picture would this first picture with Cirno be? I think it's the second, but right after that, When she noticed, she suddenly got real angry. An angry look? Yep, that's right. She zipped down and seemed to be upset with the camera for some reason. So what happened next? It looked like she was posing. Posing? Yeah, posing. Why on earth would she do that? I don't really know why she posed, but then she swooped down and kicked it. Are you absolutely sure about that? Yep, sure. As the sun shines, I was watching the whole time and all. And she did pretty hard. I thought it was funny. No. This definitely makes Cirno looks like she's purely at fault. But I still don't know why she kicked it all of a sudden like that. You don't know? Weren't you watching her when she did? Yeah, I was, but... Your Honor, need we drag this out any longer? Be patient, Remilia, boy. I believe that this testimony should be enough. No matter how I look at it, I cannot acquit Cirno of this crime. No way! Losing my first case would not bode well for my career as defense attorney. Is there anything else I can do? It doesn't matter if you lose all your motivation. That's enough out of you. Anyway, the defense does not agree. If you're going to say that, you surely have proof to back it up. Huh? Not her proof. To put it another way, evidence. Whatever reasons she had for kicking it, you need to show me irrefutable evidence to prove it. Precisely. If you're going to say something, all you need is a single piece of evidence to support it. And if we prove of your line of reasoning, then the trial might continue. And if you don't approve, what then? Then that will only support a guilty verdict. Although I suppose that means in both cases, the trial will continue. Stop joking around. The trial will end here if I don't do something. What should we do? Do we have any kind of evidence? Wait a second. If I go back a bit, whatever reason she had for kicking it. That's what Mrs. Scarlett just said here, right? That's right. I don't think we have anything that can do that. However, we still have something that they won't be able to argue against. What is that? Really? That's right. Time to present it and see what happens. We actually have two pieces of evidence, but let's start with one for now. I'll break them down without so much as syllable. There's little room for error in war or presenting evidence. Oh, right now, all we have to do is keep moving forward. Your Honor, the defense wishes to present some evidence. I see, but understand, we'll thoroughly scrutinize it. Defy them with your irrefutable evidence. Here. Why exactly did you choose this? Do you know? Why do you ask Miss Scarlett? Ask Aya. What kind of judge you are, Aki? What? This? That? Really? Why do you just realize now? You are a bad judge, Aki. I would tell you, if you are a judge, you are so bad. You know, you're not fair. You emphasizing Remilia Scarlett, Miss Scarlett first, then Aya, because you know you need to listen to defense first. That's how judges work. That picture that was presented earlier. What exactly are you getting at? Desperation is so unbecoming. No, I'm not desperate at all. Even though you said one earlier. I'm just starting with this. So you have further evidence to submit. Yes, it's simply not enough by itself. It needs another part to make my point. In that case, I will allow you to submit one more piece of evidence. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Okay. So this picture as well. Why do they form a set? Show us. I'm gonna kick your butt, Romelia. These two pictures may appear to be in consecutive order. So it looks like one leads into the next. However, that creates a huge contradiction between them. Contradiction. Oh, then can you point out this contradiction for us? Of course, Your Honor. Okay. Should choose. It's right around here. Around here, you say? Are you kidding me? Do we need to... Okay, I think I figure it out. I need to click it in which part, right? I need to click it at some part. And that is really confusing me. Okay, come on. I need to click which part? I need to click the number. Oh no, not this part. The contradiction is the number. This is number 22 and this is number 24. Maybe we don't know what happened in the number 23. Or maybe it is the time, about the time. The contradiction is here, in the numbers. Really? What do these numbers signify? Please read the numbers, Your Honor. The first picture has 22 and the second has 24. That's right. Please remember that the camera filled up a roll of 24 pictures. These numbers make it easy to understand in what order the pictures were taken, along with the time when they were taken. I see. In that case, why is there no photo with a 23? That's my point, Your Honor. Since both the first and second pictures show the very same person, it would appear that they were taken in the same time frame. That's why nothing seems out of place at first glance. But if you take a closer look, you'll see that there is one more picture that should go in between them. But Miss Shamemaru, it is possible that there is no such picture. Absolutely not, due to the sequential nature of the film being in the roll. If we were to see the negatives, it would be so obvious. There must be another picture in between this, without a doubt. Oh, I see. The defense is skilled in explaining complicated matters. You are unfair. You're a little bit unfair, Aki. I will tell you now. So, does this mean that you are also saying that there is something the prosecution has not submitted? Yes, I am. Why exactly have they not submitted this photograph? You're awfully sharp, Crow Tengu. Miss Scarlet, if there's a picture that completes this sequence, please submit it at once. Yes, there's a picture. I thought I could delay in revealing it a little longer. Although I would rather not at all. You are evil, Remelia. Here's Your Honor. By the way, I swear that this is the very last picture. Picture 19 through 21 also developed, but they containing nothing relevant. Wow. Impersonations in the middle of a trial? What is the meaning of this? Oh, I guess not. What does the picture show? Rin? Rin? Like in ring or something? Bailiff Onozuka, bring Rinosuke Morichika here, now! What does the picture show? She seems absolutely furious. Yes, what is the matter, Your Honor? Why are you the plaintiff when you are the one committing despicable deeds? What? I have no idea why are you so angry, Your Honor. Look at this! Okay. What is this picture? We don't know. It was taken by your camera. Photo 3 added to the court record. A rather interesting picture of Cirno. Not much else needs to be said. Number 23 is displayed in the lower right corner along with the date and time. 1:53. So this and this. It feels like Cirno doesn't know like what happened, right? It's following Cirno. The nerve. You aren't the victim of this case. In fact, I don't think it'd be too much to say it's poor Cirno instead. But please wait just a moment. I don't remember taking this picture at all. So what is this? I really can't say. You cannot say something like that, man. Please wait, Your Honor. What is it, defense? Please don't be so angry, Your Honor. Think about it. There's only one other person nearby when the camera took pictures 22 through 24. And that would be Miss Kawashiro. She said that she saw Cirno in picture 22 and watched the scene until she saw her kick in picture 24. I see. In that case, it makes sense that she would have been watching when picture 23 was taken. Yes, that's why I would like to ask the witness to testify once more. Very well. This is acceptable, Miss Scarlett. It's tedious, but I see no other reason why not. So, Miss Kawashiro, please testify one more time. Please be more specific about your thoughts at that time. Can do. Things turn out kind of weird somehow. If it keeps up, I'll end up prosecuting as well as defending. Bloody hell, this game. I hope this is the last testimony. Save. I was just walking around when I spotted the camera. I took a closer look and noticed that it was the camera Mr. Morichika asked me about. It looked like the shutter was set to go off automatically. I was really interested in it, so I watched for a bit. That's when I saw Cirno come and the shutter went off again. After that, Cirno came closer to the camera and kicked it. That's all I saw. Okay. If I remember correctly, Miss Morichika arrived right when the camera was broken. Yeah, I saw him too. Looked like he was choking on all the dirt Cirno was kicking up. That's odd. There were some things that Mr. Morichika mentioned in his testimony that Miss Kawashiro did not. And she also didn't mention anything that Cirno claimed she saw. Okay, Rinosuke giving fake testimony here. I think the one that he like not seeing before he came there, right? Very strange indeed. They both saw the same event but didn't see the same thing. Miss Shamemaru, your cross-examination please. Yes, Your Honor. I need to find the suspicious part of Miss Kawashiro's testimony. Okay. I'm gonna save here. Save the game. I was just walking around when I spotted the camera. So you were simply taking a walk? That's right. I thought it would jog my inspiration too. So what did you come up with? You know, things like, this would be a good feature to add to the camera. I'm looking forward to it. I took a closer look and noticed that it was the camera Mr. Morchika asked me about. When you saw it, did you touch it as well? Nope. So you're saying you only look at it? I guess so. So how did you know it was the plaintiff's camera? He asked me about it the other day, and I got a real good look at it. So there were distinguishing features. The cameras that most of the Tengu have were made by the Kappa. If it wasn't a camera you made, then how would you know who it belonged to? It had a unique button. That's how I recognize it. Unique? Unique? The screw that connected the camera to the tripod was different from the kind we Kappa use. So that's why the camera can follow Cirno movement probably. I see. That seems like something you would certainly remember. What was so special about the camera? To put it simply, it wasn't connected to the tripod. It couldn't take pictures. What? Oh, I see. So that's how it works. However, it seems like a rather trivial detail. Is it important in this case? The tripod, right? It is important, of course. It is very important, Your Honor. Then witness, please append it in your testimony. Roger. I never touched the camera. Really? You're absolutely sure about that? Yeah, I am. If I had touched it, then the pictures would have been slightly off. That's true. Which is why there does seem to be something off about photos 23 and 24. The backgrounds look different. You're right. You can see the mountains in the first one, but the other two only shows the sky. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Momiji. I better take another look at the evidence again. It looked like the shutter was set to go off automatically. You were there when it did? Yep. I was watching for about 2 or 3 minutes when it did, so it took me by surprise. I waited a little longer, and the shutter went off once again. Did you see what it took a picture of? Nope, of course I couldn't. You don't say. Your Honor, the defense is leading to the witness to pull more advanced testimony from her. It's not about that, Ramila. That's what the defense job do. I'm doing no such thing. So what are you doing then? To be frank, I don't see how this has anything to do with the case. It does appear that this is a rather minor detail. Is this testimony important? I'm a little bit uncertain. The first one. It is important? It is very important, Your Honor. Then witness, please append this to your testimony. Roger. Wait, Your Honor. Since Miss Shamemaru feels that should be enough, if she tries to get the witness to say anything else on that subject, I would like you to penalize her. What? Since the defense insisted so strongly, That should be all they needed for their argument. Keep that in mind, Miss Shamemaru. Yes, I will. Oh, now I've done it. I better think twice about pressing that new line of testimony. The shutter went off 2 or 3 times. And you're sure about that? I don't think I'm wrong. But then again, I really wasn't focusing on the sound it was making, so I might have missed hearing it. No way. Hold it. You know what will happen since you ask her about that again? That would be, I warned you earlier, but I guess it was a waste of breath. Indeed, the defense will be penalized. What do you mean? Oh, trying to pull me into a trap with that smug face, and I walk into it like a moron. I'm just doing my thing, man. Going well, yeah. Are you going to be okay, Aya? Yes, and I'll be sure to return the favor. I'm just gonna keep going then. If I got penalized again, then reload. You didn't see anything strange when the camera took the picture? Yeah. Nope, nothing in particular. You don't say. What? This might turn out to be my trump card. So you saw the moment she broke the camera too. She kicked it up as much dirt as that I couldn't see it clearly. Mr. Morichika said the same thing. She kicked up an awful lot of dirt in such a short time. I see. What should we do, Aya? You haven't noticed, Momiji? You've been here the whole time, haven't you? Now that you mention it, there's something I'm a little concerned about. What is it? But, alright. There's no way she'd tell me. She'd feel like she's selling out her friend. Well, no big deal. There's something I'm concerned about too. Huh? Where? You should find out on your own. But I'll give you a hint. Miss Kawashiro saw something that she couldn't have seen. How mean? I was just walking around and I spotted camera. What? The game is so confusing. The camera, I took a closer look and noticed that it was asked me about. Never touch the camera. Go off automatically. 2 or 3 times. I was really interested in it, so I watched a bit. For how long did you watch? It wasn't that long, about 10 minutes or so. 10 minutes are long, man. And Cirno arrived within that period of time. Yeah, after I watched for a bit, that's when I saw Cirno come and shutter went off again. That's interesting. You didn't see anything strange when the camera took the picture? Nope, nothing in particular. You don't say. What is this game? Okay, let's see, man. This is getting ridiculously hard. I don't know. I was just walking around when I spotted the camera. Let's go. Simply taking a walk. That's right. I thought it would jog my inspiration too. I took a closer look and wait. You took a closer look. It looked like the shutter was go off. Not that one. I was really interested in it, so I watched for a bit. So the Cirno come and the shutter went off again. Camera. Okay. So I need to present an evidence, which I believe is the tripod. Tripod is the evidence here of automatically. Wait a minute. Did you touch it as well? Nope. How can you take a closer look without touching it? Unique, yeah. So you know the tripod all along. What's so special about the camera? According to the tripod, it couldn't take picture. Alright. It is important. It is important. You never touch the camera, you lie. You lie. How do I present? Present, tripod. Take that. You lie, Nitori. How can you not touch? How can you not touch the camera but you know really well about the thing? Miss Kawashiro, you said earlier that you never touch the camera, right? Yeah? Somehow that strikes me as strange. What? On what are you basing that? On this. Okay. Miss Kawashiro said earlier that the reason she was able to recognize the camera was because the screw that connected the camera to the tripod was different. Gah! Even after adding to her testimony, she did not correct that part, which means that Miss Kawashiro touched the camera. Igiari. Did she really need to touch it? She could have known that what kind of screw it was just from looking at the outer part. It's Aya's theme. Objection. That is not possible. She said earlier that she was able to identify the camera by looking at the screw. Without touching the camera to remove the screw, she would not have been able to do that. Moreover, as she clearly stated in her testimony, there was no other way for her to tell that camera apart from the others without checking it. Miss Kawashiro, this is where your testimony starts falling apart, and that leaves other suspicious details. First, you say you were watching until the moment Cirno attacked the camera. But in both the plaintiff's and the defendant's testimonies, they never mention your presence. Oh. Miss Kawashiro, this must mean that you were hiding in a nearby thicket, correct? What? Then there's the fact that you testified that you didn't see anything else that was unusual. However, all the pictures that was submitted as evidence have Cirno in them. This is proof that this camera has another feature that follows moving objects. You are the one who explained how to use the camera to Mr. Morichika, correct? However, you didn't explain this feature to him, so of course it came as quite a surprise when I saw the pictures. Which means that you seem to believe that it was best if he didn't know about this feature. But in spite of that, the camera automatically moved to follow Cirno. That means that since the camera moved on its own to follow her, if you were watching, there's no way you would forget seeing that. Hold what? So what was the witness's objective? Even if she did touch it, and even if she didn't explain everything, she didn't commit any crimes in doing so. Don't you get it? She testifies that she didn't touch the camera, when in actually, she did. And she didn't think of the camera moving by itself as strange. That means that she knew about that feature from the start. Ah! The witness knew that the camera moved, but she hid herself to see how well it could track objects. However, it's unexpectedly worked too well, starting this whole affair. So, Miss Shamemaru, does this mean you wish to indict Miss Nitori Kawashiro based on this? I've come this far, so I can't back off now. Exactly. The defense believes that Cirno is innocent, and Nitori Kawashiro should be the one on the trial. Oh. Be quiet. Be quiet. Order in the court. Bailiff Onozuka, please escort anyone who cannot settle down from the courtroom. Oh. Now, what do you have to say for yourself, Miss Kawashiro? I am... Amelia? That's quite enough, Miss Shamemaru. What are you talking about? Unfortunately for you, this is all speculation, although I believe a better word for it would be delusion. Amelia, you're so mean. What did you say? What did you just say? Just look at the witness's face. The witness's face is just that, nothing more, nothing less. What I'm trying to say is that you need evidence. Your hypothesis is that the witness touched the camera and then observed how it worked. So, I'm sure you have suitable evidence to support it. Indeed, all we can say for now is that there was a possibility, nothing more. Well, fair enough. No way. Yeah, that's right, I only look at the camera. Also, didn't that human earlier say something about only setting the timer on whatever? He didn't even know how to set the motor in the tripod to follow things or set up the infrared shutter. Huh? Everybody silent? Everyone in the courtroom silent? What the matter? Miss Kawashiro? Ah yeah, your voice is shaking. Where was I? Miss Kawashiro, what did you just say? What? You said something about a motor in the tripod and setting it to follow things. But this is just a normal tripod, isn't it? She spilled everything. Oh ho ho, now I see. I understand the answer behind the final mystery of these photos. Final mystery? That's right. There's one decidedly unusual part of these photos. Then please tell us where this part is located. This photo is quite dangerous, you know. Number? Wait a minute. No, come back. Frick. Excuse me, Your Honor. Your beautiful eyebrow seems to be standing on end. Come on. Is the number right? Is it a date and time? Exactly. The important part is right here. The minutes when the picture was taken. So that photo, everything that about the photo can be really tricky in this game. I need to be careful. I see. Mr. Morichika set the timer for 5 minutes, counting backwards from the 20-second picture. We can see that the camera started taking picture at 1:01 p.m. Yes, he did say 5 minutes in his testimony. Then look at the final 24th picture. This is the unexpected part, around another 5 minutes space of time. 3:56 p.m. on the dot, and 5 minutes from what? How odd the picture of 22 and 24 are 5 minutes apart. Should it be picture 22 and 23 instead? Alright. The 5-minute gap between 22 and 24 is strange. So does that mean we have no reason to believe that the original setting was still in effect around then? Exactly. It's printed directly into the picture, so it's easy to assume it's reliable. But this time does not fit with Mr. Morichika's setting at all. I just look at the other pictures from around 2:30 p.m. There was nothing for approximately 30 minutes. Even in picture where there is nothing but scenery, the time gap is uneven. Perhaps it was reacting to moving objects such as birds. So, Miss Kawashiro, that means you came around at around 2:30. And then you made adjustments to the tripod and camera, adding things like infrared equipment and movement tracking device. 5 minutes is such a short amount of time. How? This is so dumb. You did a lot more than simply touch it, didn't you? Ah! Alright, that's it, right? How did this case turn out like this? I don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry. I saw all those features I've never seen before, so before I knew, I had taken it apart to get a better look at it and modded it even more. It didn't even look the same as it did when I started. I knew it would be bad if I got caught, but so I changed it. So I changed it back some, so it would at least look the same as before. Of course, the way no one would know just by looking at it. Yeah, I just didn't have enough time to completely restore it. Then I hid myself whenever I saw Chino come. In the nearby thicket, I bet. Yeah, then just I thought she saw the camera move. You've caused quite a bit of trouble, you know. I'm really, truly sorry. First, I shall pass my verdict. Seeing as how Miss Nitori Kawashiro was the cause behind the camera being destroyed, I find the defendant, Cirno, not guilty. Wow, that is such a long adventure for just one case. Bloody hell, this game. Oh my god. Same day, 6:23 p.m. Defendant's waiting room. Phew, it's finally over. That was so lame. Must be nice to be so carefree. So are we done here? Well, more or less. See ya later then. She really is a simple one. Thank you, you helped me out too. You don't need to thank me, Mr. Morichika. That's just how things happen. Well, whatever the case, you still helped. I need to return to my store now, so I will bid you farewell. Goodbye. Oh, did Cirno leave already? Yes, just now in fact. Well, that's fine. But his trials seems rather trying. You two were the ones who first suggested the idea, weren't you? Oh, Miss Scarlet. Yes, I guess you're right. So, you have no room to complain. It was able to temporarily stave off boredom, at least, so I think I wouldn't mind doing it again. Farewell. Where are you going? Back to the mansion. Because of the trial, I had put off tea time for far too long. Patch should be awake by now, too, so I want to simply take it easy for the remainder of the day. Was you drinking tea all throughout the trial? Yes, I was unable to relax while I'm doing so. Then until next time. It seems like Mr. Scarlet enjoyed it. I think so too, but it seems to me that Miss Knowledge would have been better suited for that role. However, I think the most difficult role was yours, Miss Shamemaru. It wasn't that bad. I had Momiji there to help me, and she was able to... Hey, wait a second. What's the matter? Momiji isn't here anymore. Miss Inubashiri offered to help in seeing Miss Kawashiro's sentence was carried out. Sentence? Huh? Did you want to see for yourself? She must sit Seiza style for 2 hours. I know Seiza style sitting. It's the Japanese style sitting, you know. The one that you're basically sitting on your legs. It's really painful to do it like 2 hours. Your legs gonna be numb. That's not right, Nitori. You're falling out of position. Oh, Momiji, isn't this good enough? No, it's not. You cause a lot of trouble for everyone, especially Aya. I'm sorry. Hey, no slushing. If you don't do it right, you'll keep doing it until you do. What? I said I was sorry. Enough already. No, because you've upset me too. Alright, so Nitori doesn't get life sentence. That is relieving. So that's how the first trial ended. This reporter had a special scent to gather information on the trial. I shall write about the successive trials in later issues, but for now I must lay down my pen. Except from the Bunbumaru newspaper. Momiji's scared when she's mad. Okay, that was it. That's a good picture right there. To be continued in chapter 2. A new episode has been unlocked. Oh my god, that is really long. I am really tired right now. Well, we have chapter 2 here. We done chapter 1, which is really long, and I believe chapter 2 is probably even more. Marissa's aesthetic, an explosion at Ayente, a brazen theft, a missing pot, Marissa the culprit. Aya's second case will certainly not be easy nor normal. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here and probably doing it next. I don't know, should I do this on live stream? I'm not really sure about it, because how long it takes to just find something real quick. But anyway, leave something in the comment section below. Do you guys want to see me doing this live, or is it just easier for me to just doing it on recording video, not in live stream condition? But yeah, anyway, it depends on you guys. But yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching. It's been really long time recording, and see you again in the next video. Ciao ciao.